Hey right guys, Trophy Reacts here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 15 of the Pitt Season 1, which is of course the grand finale to the first season. It has been renewed for a second season. I think they said that they were going to get it out for January next year, so they plan to do one a year basically. So we don't have to wait too long in between seasons, which is nice, and I've really enjoyed this. Like, I didn't play again, it's one of those shows that I had no intention of doing and then heard rumors about it. The premise of it seemed really interesting to me, so I knew I wanted to watch it, and then saw it was the first season. I was like, might as well react to it. And I'm so glad I did, because it's been really fun to do. And like I say, I've not known the ins and outs of like all the medical procedures and a lot of what they're talking about, but been kind of more here for, like, I understand and get how accurate it actually is with what they're doing and saying. But that's not for me why I've enjoyed it. That part of it is brilliant, and for the people who know, I think that is really interesting. But for me, it's just the characters. The characters are so maybe not interesting, but they are interesting. But like, they're just likable characters. It's nice to just have characters where like there's so many to pick from. Where I don't know who my favorite is, and again, I'm going to do a character tier list, so we will figure that out. But even Robby, who I thought was like my clear favorite, has definitely had ups and downs. Like, none of them are perfect, and they've all had their own little character arcs going on throughout the first season, and yeah, even some really intense moments going throughout. So yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Also, just the mini detail of not having any music throughout the show is something I'm not used to, and they have the little like beats coming in, you know, when it gets a little bit intense. But that's, would you say that's music? I mean, I don't know. But those songs blasting out every episode, basically, which, you know, for most shows that really works with, but I'm glad with this show they just kind of restrained from doing that and just had it be about being how accurate it is and how intense it is as well, and not needing music to kind of manipulate you into doing that like a lot of shows try to do. Here, you're meant to feel sad, so we'll have a really sad violin playing. And like I said, sometimes with most shows that works brilliantly, but sometimes you can tell they're kind of throwing it in there to try to get the emotions out of you, and this didn't feel the need to do that, which is cool. Yeah, episode 15. If you enjoy, make sure to leave a like, because it does help the video and it does help the channel. Patreon is down below if you do want to join us over on there. We will have another show popping up at some point. I'm sure that's going to replace the Pit, but for now I'm just going to, you know, have the whatever was taken over the Pit, we're just going to put aside for now, because there's no new shows really coming out, and just focus on the shows we're currently doing. But yeah, we'll see. Something, like I say, something will come around. But for now, guys, episode 15. Let's do this.
Whoa, 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 what's going on here?
I disabled my ankle monitor because it was going off and fucking with our ability to help patients during the mass casualty.
Tell that to your judge.
I feel like the guy's going to drop the whatever.
Disabled her ankle monitor.
It was malfunctioning.
She's in a custody battle with a restraining order and is considered a flight risk.
That's bullshit.
You're interfering with our ability to treat patients. I'm not sure we could have saved Officer Stefano if she hadn't disabled the damn thing.
That true?
They saved Stefano's life. He saved a lot of lives.
Oh, there you go.
Take care of this first thing tomorrow morning.
I swear.
Take the cuffs off.
Go right. That was
you.
quick.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything you did here tonight.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Do I even want to know?
Probably not.
Good.
Yeah. Don't ask
What's your status down here?
We have had 112 mass casualty patients come through here.
112. Damn.
Tell security to open the ER doors for walk-ins. If you've got a triage nurse
Back
and
to the
registration
walk-ins.
clerks, you should already be open.
Some two just nodding their heads.
You know, we repeatedly tried to explain the importance and low risk of the spinal tap, and when the parents are, they're risking their son's life.
Hopefully they'll come around.
Oh yeah, God, I forgot about that.
My wife took Georgia to the bathroom.
Okay. Well, your son Flynn is critically ill, and the longer that we wait, the worse this could get. Without the spinal tap, we don't know the best treatment to give him the best chance of recovery.
What's going on?
Oh my God, bro.
We were discussing the options for treating your son.
He already looks better.
Yeah,
He
that's
is
great.
not. And the longer that we wait, the greater the risk of him dying.
Flynn might die.
No, honey, he's just got a worse version of what you had.
Yes,
I'll
that's
keep him intubated, hydrated, and pumping the antibiotics. I'll let you know if anything changes.
Mr. Edwards, may I speak with you outside, please?
Go. I've heard enough.
Oh, I've heard enough. I've heard enough. Oh my God, bro. She's so stupid.
Do you get to many games?
I'm doing my best.
Pick identification.
Oh, what's the play? What's the play here? That's where the dead bodies are now. Yep. Dang.
What the hell is this?
Wake
These
up
are the
call.
people from the Pitt Fest shooting that we couldn't save today. We couldn't save them. But we can still save your son.
You're an asshole.
Oh, yeah. One way to.
I'm an asshole. I was trying to save your son's life.
Literally.
Help! Police! Officer, I'm being held here against my will.
Oh my.
What else do we know?
No.
Can we talk?
Go home. I don't want to tell you again.
You needed me.
Do you have any idea how much trouble you're in?
A little bit trouble.
report me.
I'm gonna pretend
Robby,
that I didn't.
pelvic crush injury.
Don't even think about it. Thought we were close to trauma.
This is the code tan. He got pinned behind a truck backing up with replacement supplies.
You messed up, bro. I feel like he wouldn't do it again, though. I mean, maybe that's easy to say. Maybe he would.
You crushed all the bones in your pelvis and you've got some internal
crushed
bleeding.
all
We
the
need to
bones in the
sedate you to
pelvis,
treat
yeah,
you.
That's a lot. What have we here?
Well, looks like two old white guys poached our patient.
Oh, I know you're not talking about us.
Well, I know he's not talking about me.
So we are treating you for methemoglobinemia. Have you taken anything or eaten anything out of the ordinary lately?
No, just some unhealthy food truck choices.
Okay. Do you work around toxic chemicals?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm a graphic designer.
Something that you ingested or came into contact with made you really sick, and you could have died. So we need to figure out what caused it so it doesn't happen again.
It won't.
Is there anything else going on in your life that you want to talk about? Anything causing you undue stress or worry?
No. I think I just need a little rest.
Yeah. Don't they all? I think every character needs a good sleep after this up. Saying that, none of them seem super tired. I mean, Robby seems a bit tired, actually. Like, he's...
This has to be the slowest elevator in the world.
The hair's getting
Hurry to
messier
get
as
back
well.
down there? Still a backlog of cases to check on. Our shift was over hours ago.
You don't want to go home and sleep?
I hope this didn't turn you off of practicing emergency medicine.
Pretty sure today turned me off practicing all forms of medicine.
Everything will be a cakewalk after today. I promise.
Okay, they do look a bit tired, never mind. She's just switched off. She's ready for bed. Okay, bro. She was debating falling asleep on that bed. A little bit.
Montgomery, abdominal shrapnel.
No. This is supposed to be Chu, female with a headlock.
Well, that definitely in that.
Where the hell she go?
Yeah, I don't think that's her.
Right. Whitaker,
Yeah,
I need you to
thanks,
find
bro.
the patient that's supposed to be here. Chew. Elderly female with the headlock.
Me?
I saw you caught that rat. You're the closest thing we got to a bloodhound. I mean that as a compliment.
Also known as I can't be able to do it. Not that's her job, actually. Is it her job? Maybe it's her job. Oh, is he gonna try and get her to talk
What
to
the
him?
hell? Well, like I must sleep tonight anyway.
Sleep tonight.
What have you been hearing?
Now is...
I was screaming and crying. Got a feeling that's gonna stick with me for a while.
I mean, about me.
Yeah.
Doctors. Always with the me. He said I didn't want to know, so I didn't ask. You in trouble, kid?
No, it's just a stupid misunderstanding.
Then no worries. Misunderstandings can be
Brilliant
sorted out.
misunderstanding, though,
Look,
is
everyone's nerves are frazzled from today. Just go home, get some rest.
Robby believes something that's not entirely true.
That's not like Robby.
I need you to have my back on this.
Look, I love you, kid, but this sounds like it's between you and Robby and above my pay grade. Hell, I'm not even sure I'm ever coming back after I walk out here tonight. Fuck.
What are you talking about?
Just... I'm done.
Oh yeah, she kind of hinted at this.
I need you to vouch for me. Robby thinks I'm a fucking drug addict.
Are you?
No.
Well, that wasn't very
No,
convincing.
what I am is scared, okay? I'm really fucking scared of what happens next. I fucked up, Dana. I fucked up, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
You're a smart kid. You figure it out. Trust Robby. Okay.
What if we even get an answer this season if he keeps his job or not? We won't know till season 2. There's so many Diet Coke cans around. I've just seen 3 in that one shot.
So he's not getting any worse?
We ain't getting any better, bro.
At the moment.
Our family physician is making arrangements to move him to West Penn.
Oh my god, you're so stupid, bro.
Will you excuse me for a second?
When you have one brain cell.
These little kid's parents are trying to move him to West Penn.
Let them. They've been warned multiple times. I even took the father into the Pitt Fest morgue to drive the point home.
You what?
Yeah, I doubt any hospital will take him without a spinal tap.
They're just starting a Roboa.
You did a Roboa during the mass casualty?
One of his interns did.
Shut up.
I was busy.
That was ballsy. Yeah, we could babysit this guy until IR is ready. You guys are 3 hours before shift.
This was supposed to be my day off.
We got
What's that actually?
this.
Hasta la vista, vatos.
Hey, have you seen an elderly woman with a headlock, last name Chu?
Nope.
She's geeked out, bro, though.
Anything interesting up here?
Oh, we are off the clock.
I know. It's gonna take a couple more hours to get caught up on every patient.
Are you feeling okay?
I feel great.
Yeah, she's crossed the line.
Today was horrific.
Yeah,
But we got through it. We did some amazing things.
Like, I drilled a burr hole with an easy IO.
Good times.
You're running on an adrenaline high, and you are going to crash soon, trust me.
Rather be here.
This job can't be your life, Samira.
It's not.
Well, you're acting like it is a little bit.
Not in a relationship, and I don't like socializing after work. All that other stuff can wait until I finish my residency and get to where I want to be in my career.
Cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey,
She's like, I'm not going to argue with you about it.
I love my life.
Hey, can I talk to David alone for a sec? I guess so. I'll be right outside.
Leave me alone, Mom.
Can I get you anything, David?
Yeah, get me out of here.
Oh, yeah, classic.
I mean, I can't do that.
They caught the guy that did this. He's dead. I'm still locked up.
You had a list of women you want to hurt, bro. Like, let's...
When you make a hit list for girls at
I
your
didn't make
school,
a hit list.
eliminate man, whatever you want to call it, it's unacceptable. And it's a form
say
of
the
violence
least.
against women. How would you feel if your mom was on somebody's eliminate list?
I want to feel so good. Well, he's not denying it, is he, sir?
I know life can be shitty. Look, this is your chance to turn things around. Take the help that's offered. Try and figure out why you wrote what you did. And please, never ever think that way again.
The first time he hasn't crashed out after having someone talk to him.
What was that all about?
Told me it was my mess to fix, right?
Oh, yeah,
So
he
that's
did
what I
say
was
that.
trying to do.
Did he talk to you?
Not really.
But he
Do
didn't
you think I made it
start
worse
banging on the
by being
window.
complacent on this one?
We may never know.
Shouting, so.
Go home. Don't show up tomorrow before taking care of the ankle monitor.
It's mad how they're just back on tomorrow. It's like, bro.
I'll call psych. We'll find someone to take over for you. Your shift ended a couple of hours ago.
I'd like to try and get a little more out of him. See if I can get him to confess to something.
I've seen your bedside manner.
Okay, that is reserved for assholes. I don't want this kid slipping through the cracks.
Okay.
Okay, she's staying on shift. Yeah, I guess they're all not gonna... Not every character's just gonna finish their shift, like, right, this app. Maybe they will.
I didn't let you come back. You came back on your own, and I let you stay. Figured it was one time throwing my career away was for a greater good.
I was never high. I was just treating my own withdrawal symptoms.
Well, you should have done that under the care and supervision of a physician.
With that on my record, I could have my hospital privileges denied whenever I apply for a job.
No. No, that's not true anymore. That's not true anymore. You could have come to me. Instead, you could be arrested on felony charges for stealing controlled substances from the hospital.
Robby,
Well,
30-day inpatient treatment program, followed by random urine tests, 50 to 60 a year, followed by mandatory NA meetings 3 to 4 times a week for the first 3 years.
Oh, well.
Of a 5-year program. You need help.
What about you, man? What about you? I'm not the only one who's a little fucked up here, Robby. Why don't you look in the mirror?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well.
I never had a complete meltdown.
No, you just cause them in other people. You are so full of shit. You let me down. You let everybody down. Especially
Well, that
yourself.
didn't really go well.
Someone saw you in peds.
Who, Whitaker?
No,
No, someone else.
a night shift nurse. Saw you on the floor, said it looked like...
Look like what? Look like what?
Oof.
This job will fuck you up if you let it. You let it.
Yeah? I wasn't the one talking to cartoon animals in peds.
Fuck you!
Well, is that progress? Maybe.
Doing okay, man?
Why do you keep asking me that?
Oh, I don't know. We did take the parent of a patient into our makeshift morgue. Forget that it's technically a fucking crime scene. That's just not cool, man.
Go to bed, Robby. Sorry to interrupt the video here, guys. It's just a reminder that we don't take any sponsors on this channel, so this is just kind of sponsored by me. And it's just a short, quick reminder to let you guys know that if you do want to join us over on Patreon, the link will be in the description and the pinned comment down below. You can join us over on there for free to get certain posts, or you can join us for a certain pledge, and you can get the early and uncut reactions to pretty much all the shows that I do. Or as another option, you can click the join button under the video, and for just $2 a month, you can get loyalty badges, early access to new videos, and priority reply to all comments. Appreciate you guys so much for watching. Now back to the video, whatever video that might be.
Robby, you could teach your residents about permissive hypotension?
Dr. Shen was on this case.
Shen is a resident.
He is an attending now.
We thought with the long delay in getting him to IR that
He did not make it to IR. You overtransfused, you popped the clots, and now he's exsanguinated.
Okay.
Oh, they haven't moved yet. Oh, no, happens to that family. 30 minutes left. Gotta convince them.
Found Mrs. Chu in the stairwell, smoking.
Oh, good job. You know, Mrs. Chu, tobacco use is not a healthy
I've outlived 3 husbands. Yeah, probably died of secondhand
Damn.
smoke.
Dr. King, we want you to do the spinal tap before Flynn gets any worse.
Great. I will meet you in there.
So we wasted 30 minutes for nothing. Nice one, bro. I mean, he kind of wanted to do it at the start anyway, to be fair. It's more the wife.
That pressure should stop the bleeding until we get him upstairs.
Any suggestions,
Robby.
Robby?
Pre-peritoneal packing. Thoughts?
I've only ever done one in cadaver lab.
Because it's an OR procedure.
We did them all the time at the combat support hospitals.
All right. What the hell? Super.
Pro's losing it. Maybe already lost it.
Saddle up, cowboy. We got this.
What if the season ends on a cliffhanger? In my head, it's like just going to wrap up with them all ending their shift and that's kind of it, but never thought that it might end on like an actual cliffhanger.
The parents of the measles patient have finally consented to an LP, but Dr. Shen is tied up with the trauma.
I can do it.
we got this. Go.
I love her. But please go home and sleep.
I had a good friend who went through some really ugly stuff with me. We were young, and someone older was taking advantage of our age.
Oh, this is who she referenced. I was talking about in the previous ep.
My friend took her own life.
Oh.
There isn't a day that I don't regret not being able to stop my friend.
I just don't want to be here anymore.
Then let's have you talk to a professional who can help you with those feelings. So what do you say? Will you talk to someone?
Philadelphia surgeon who revolutionized abdominal surgery in the early 1900s.
Surrounded by med nerds.
I went to med school at Penn.
Med
Walked by his portrait
nerds.
every day. Dude did like 100,000 surgeries.
Guys, BP is
Just
not any
shoving
better
his
to
entire
solve
hand
this
in
than
there.
One more check of the transverse view.
Got the spinal tap.
Perfect
Almost
clean in the
Kim.
bun.
Is it painful? Will he feel it?
Not at all. He's fully sedated.
Enter bevel up. Aim for the umbilicus.
Oh,
Damn.
about to pop.
That's the supraspinous ligament. Enter slowly.
People like have to
Next
be away
pop
for
is the
this
ligament
shit.
flavum, and you're in. It's gonna take a minute to collect, but the fluid looks clear.
Wild.
That's good, right?
It's a good sign. The lab still needs to run some tests, look under the microscope to rule out some bad stuff.
Spinal tap. Okay, well.
What are you doing?
Oh, you didn't consent to this, did you?
I was getting Georgia something to eat. Wait outside.
Well, we're doing it now, aren't we? So just keep going.
Stop what you're doing right now.
No, they're almost done.
I can't believe you went behind my back.
I did what was best for Flynn, not for you.
Take that needle out of his back.
No.
Yes.
Ma'am, I don't want to have to ask you to leave.
Take it out right now.
Oh,
Yep,
why do I
coming
feel like she's going to charge at
out.
them? Oh, no, she's
Nah, all done.
My son is leaving this hospital.
Yeah, fine, but at least got the spinal tap. Good old dad.
Sorry. She really is a good mom.
The looks. Yeah, she's great.
Okay. BP 92 over 48. That's good enough for me.
You know what they're doing is shoving cloths into him. I'm like, bro, what? I don't know if that helps, but yeah. I'll believe you.
He's just tired. I think we all are. Holler if you need us.
No shit.
I will.
Bye.
Why are you still here?
Almost done. It was the cops arrested Doug Driscoll.
Good.
They want to know if I want to press charges.
Oh,
Yes.
the guy who punched her.
I just want to forget this whole fucking day.
14-year-old girl playing with her older brother takes a fall as her older brother chases her up the stairs after she stole a forkful of his takeout.
Cool.
Told you want to see it.
Oh, wow, I didn't fully realise that was a fork.
Utensils specialist.
Right.
We're gonna start you out with some nasal numbing spray for the pain. Do you mind if I take a photo?
Yeah.
Medical
Well, yeah, medical record. Yeah. Yep. Oh, is the adrenaline wore off? What a shift. Just like the bits of blood everywhere from other people and stuff.
I think today's finally catching up to me, physically and emotionally.
It happens.
How are you two still going?
I'm not.
I don't require much sleep, and I have a fast metabolism.
Yeah, she's on it. Oh, they're at the lockers getting their clothes. What the hell?
Today should never have happened. It's impossible to imagine what would possess somebody to commit such a
He still hasn't
horrific act.
spoken to his nephew.
Each of you rose to the occasion. And I can't tell you how proud I am of all of you.
Yes, Robby. We need that Robby praise.
None of us are going to forget today. Even if we really, really want to. So go home. Let yourselves cry. You'll feel better. It's just grief. Leaving the body.
Oof. Get that Emmy nomination, bro.
Want to grab a drink?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, we changed his mind.
When?
Now.
Now.
Some of us just get a beer in the park across the street.
Oh,
Helps to download before we go home.
okay. Sure.
Oh, they actually got something to talk. Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you're still up.
Yeah, me and Grandpa just started watching Planet of the Apes.
What did I tell you about scary movies?
Scary. Is that to the roof? If Dana's not in season 2, I'll be pissed. I think she'll leave. Yeah, and that's why it's good the next season's going to be, again, rumoured, but 8 months later, 9 months later.
You wouldn't let anyone else blame themselves for this. Time you gave yourself some grace.
See you Monday.
We'll see. She'll be back. They ain't getting rid of Dana. Not a chance. And what the hell's up here? What is so haunting? Silent Hill. Might actually be Silent Hill. Okay. You.
Nice moves, right?
What the hell are you doing up here?
What the hell are you doing up here?
1 second.
Yeah, give him a second.
I will, on occasion, after a long shift, crash here.
This was your
Here.
first day here. Do you actually have a place to live?
I'm currently between places.
Do you own a car?
Clearly.
Not at the moment, no. I'm actually
Between cars.
yeah,
Between vehicles.
something like that.
Okay, so
Gonna give him a place to
I have a
stay.
spare room with its own bathroom.
Sweet.
For God's sakes, do you want the room or not?
Okay, that is extremely generous, but no, I can't afford to pay you rent right now.
How are you at cleaning and fixing things?
Grew up on a farm. I'm guessing I'm pretty handy. Cleaning, I know how to muck out a stall.
Just keep to yourself. Don't annoy me, and you can move in.
Fair enough.
You can move in tonight if you want.
Really?
Yeah, but quick before I change my mind.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is all I really have, so.
Oh God, you're not some like nudist or religious freak, are you?
No.
We'll see in season 2, won't we? Or he has his own cult. Oh, that was nice of her. There you go. Free room, 0 rent.
I know that this is difficult. This is gonna hurt for a long time. And it's okay if you want to blame me. Just please don't blame yourself. We've been friends a long time. I would hate it.
No, we're not friends. And you're not my father, so fuck off.
Jake.
Oh, dang. Well, he definitely blames you.
Parents of Jake's girlfriend, Leah, are here. I put them in the viewing room.
Oh my God, bro. Give him the rest. We can't see this again. I don't think they will show it. Maybe they will. Yeah, they don't know. Oh my God. Damn. Oh, still trying to keep it together. Just like one thing after the other for him.
It's dark out. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I had to stay a little later than expected at work.
Because of your boss?
Oh, no. A bunch of people got hurt at a music festival.
And we had to help them.
Left.
Yeah. What do you want to eat?
Pizza. Or spaghetti. I don't know, I can't decide.
Well, why don't we do both?
Pizza, that is a tough choice, to be fair.
Spaghetti, and then take a pizza home with us.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
Can we still watch a movie?
It is Friday, isn't it?
Elf!
Yeah.
Elf, yeah,
we can do
why
Elf. Or we could see a movie that we've never seen before.
But Elf is so funny.
Oh.
Yup.
Yup. Elf's pretty good. Oh, the parallel of him coming up to the roof instead. 15 hours later.
You're in my spot.
You didn't break.
I shut down. The moment everybody needed me the most, I wasn't there. Couldn't do it. I choked.
For what? For 40 seconds?
Well...
3 minutes? 10 minutes? So fucking what? We all have that. That is what happens when you're in a war and nothing makes sense.
This is like if Owen from Grey's Anatomy was actually alright.
The medicine's the only thing that saves the patient. And your sanity.
I'm gonna need a drink if you keep talking.
Well,
You get what I'm saying, right? You rocked that shit down there tonight. We all did. Now that is a compliment. Accept the damn compliment for once.
Yeah, it's like he's ignoring all the positive and good he did through the shift.
I'm just trying to help. I know. I appreciate you.
Still talking.
Sorry. Get that drink now?
Yeah.
What? Love that friendship. Pretty good. Hope to get more of that in season 2.
Of course you did.
Looking good, Dr. Abbott.
You too, Meredith.
Hey, fruitcake.
Okay, don't ask.
Yeah, good times.
My therapist thinks I find comfort in the darkness. Come on. I'll give you his number if you ever feel like talking to him.
Does it help?
I haven't jumped off the roof, have I? Not yet.
Oh yeah. What the hell, bro? The racist to that.
Ah! Hey! Hey! Somebody help me! There are rats in here!
Get Whitaker
There were
case.
rats in my bed.
I don't think there are any rats in your bed.
There were 2 of them.
Okay, sir, we'll take care of that.
God.
Started to hallucinate.
Yeah. They were right there, just point them out. Maybe they weren't actually there.
We survived that craziness, right? To the Pitt crew.
To all the people we saved.
Here.
And the ones we couldn't.
Well, yeah. We'll stick more, I think.
Is this where all the cool kids hang out?
Oh, you know it.
Nice of you to join us.
If there ever was a day.
Well, they did say they get a drink after they, just at the park.
Sorry, I don't drink. I don't know why I took that.
She's not old enough.
I'd say if she's old enough to put it in a chest tube and intubate, she's old enough to drink a beer.
We won't tell your mom.
Shut up. But seriously, don't.
Usually it's a little more lively.
Like the emergency department throws wicked parties.
What's so funny?
I just realized this is your first shift.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
That was baptism by fire, baby.
I can pretty much guarantee you the next one will be easier.
I really fucking hope so.
You'd like to think so.
Okay. That's it for me.
Beer for the road?
Yeah, why not?
How did you finish that real quick?
Good night.
Probably downed it.
Get some rest. Tomorrow's another day.
Tomorrow. Are we gonna get some music? The first time that we have a song in the entire show. Look at that. The show knew when to resist. And they're like, yeah, you know what? We'll throw one in the last scene and walking away. Ah, brilliant. Alright, there we go, guys. That is episode 15. Episode 15 of The Pitt Season 1 of finale. For now, like I said, it has been renewed for a second season. And yeah, someone saying it's like, I really hope like all of them return for Season 2. Someone said on Tract and stuff. Really great episode. I like that. It kind of wrapped up things really nicely, but also just kind of felt like it was the end of their shift. It didn't feel like, oh, it's the end of the season, like this big dramatic ending. It's just more of like, yeah, they're going to do all of this again tomorrow. Probably a bit of an easier day, like you said, than what they've had today. But yeah, they still leave some things open as well. Like we don't fully know what's going to go on with Langford. We don't know if Dana's going to stick around. Cassie still like has her stuff with her son and her ex. Whitaker. Moving on, we didn't see any of Heather Collins in the last few episodes. One she left in, was it Ep 11, I think she left. So basically 4 episodes we didn't see her in. So I assume we'll see her again in Season 2 as well. but yeah, I like the way this kind of felt, where it did just feel like it was the end of a shift, and not so much like, again, 20. I love 24, but every season of that just, for the most part, does end on some like big cliffhanger, like some big dramatic moment. So yeah, we'll go for the episode, we'll go an 8.2 out of 10. Again, I don't think it was the best episode of the season. I think the best episodes clearly, at least for me, belong to episodes 12 and 13. Like, they were just so well done. Then I'd say episode 2. It got me. Episode 1 was good. Episode 2 was the one that got me hooked into it. Episode 6 was a banger. Episodes 8, 9, and 10 were all bangers. Like I said, 12 and 13, and then I'd say this finale with the standouts. But again, not one bad episode of the show, not even close. Really great season of TV. So we are going to do a character tier list as well, so keep a lookout for that. Give me just a couple of days, maybe next week, and then we'll get that out. I want to make sure, obviously, these are up on YouTube first, but we'll go... Ooh, what do we give season 1? Oh, do I go in 9? I'll go in 9. It's either a very, very high 8, like, again, this has 88% on track, this season does. I think that's more so where I'm kind of leaning. But then do we just bump it up to the 9 because it was just such a unique and different show, in terms of, especially in terms of a medical drama. I don't know. I'm gonna go an 8.8. I think that's, for me, spot on. Like, we'll go 9. Fuck it. It's a 9 because I can't think of many flaws there. Like, I'd say the thing for me is that there's a lot of things where they're just saying things that would go over my head, but that's not the show's fault. That's just how it is in, like, even like shows like Suits to a lesser extent, but shows like Suits, it's like sometimes when a show is just focusing on a certain aspect of life that you don't understand, like with medicine, some things they're going to say and do are going to go over your head if you're not into that field. But that's part of the show and why it's being praised so much, because of how accurate it actually is and stuff. So, but again, that's not a flaw with the show, that's more so on me. Yeah, we'll go 9 out of 10 for season 1. I'm happy with that. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the season as a whole down below. Hopefully see you for the character tier list, where we'll rank not every character that we've had to deal with in the show, but maybe like the main 25 kind of characters, or 20 characters, we'll see where they rank. And I actually don't even know who I'm going to put up number 1 until I kind of see it in front of me, because I have a few ideas of who I want in the top 5, but I don't know where I'd rank them from like 5th to 1st, and then all the other characters will figure out as well, so it'll be kind of fun to do that. But yeah, until next time, take care, peace.